G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU and welcome to the first episode of a new series looking at Hytale. So very much inspired by Minecraft. There'd be no surprises with that. I'll explain a bit of that while we're going through the initial bit. But here's my avatar here. Looking rather dapper, I think. Going to worlds, there's mini games and things like that, but they're not in the game at the moment. It's very much early access. That'll come clear shortly. I am going to put in world name Raidzero. There we go. Raidzero. Going to put that in. Raidzero. And you can adjust some things here, like day, night, inventory, things like that. I'm not going to touch any of that. I don't want PvP. And we're just going to create the world. Okay, so here we are at the start. This is where we begin. I'm just holding down C to get the third person view. We'll go first person. So there's a few things around here, some stone rubble and things like that we can pick up. I can pick up the candle, pick up the stone rubble. Don't know if that's going to give me anything. We'll try it. So as I said, this game is very much early access. It's had a bit of a rough history. So initially, the devs of this were running Minecraft mods, modded servers, I believe. And then Mojang changed their EULA, or terms of service, about monetization, and meant these guys were going to lose probably about 80 to 90% of their income. Not great for anyone. So they decided to create their own game and started doing that. And then maybe don't stand in the fire. And then Riot Games came along and decided they wanted a piece of the action and bought them, kept the developers on, but of course then there's the pressure of being able to make a game that's going to make you, multi-millions of dollars. So what they then did was they started to work on their own engine for Riot Games. And then last year, I believe it was the middle of last year, Riot decided they didn't want to proceed with it anymore. Oh, we've got a building there. And so development wound down on it. And then later last year, the two original guys from it, managed to reacquire the rights to it from Riot, and this is what we now see. So this is not available on Steam. It's only available via their website. And from what I understand, this is they abandoned the trying to get a new engine built and went back to the old one. So this is an older build that's been released. I believe it's a few years old. Probably from the time when they were back with Riot. So as I said, it is very much early access. It's always worth bearing that in mind when you play these games. What is this place? Probably should look at making at least a weapon. Can I put you on Z? I can. Nice. Let's just move some of this stuff out. We don't need that there. Yep. Yep. Campfire. So just any rubble. What do I need for a workbench? Tree log and any stone. Ooh. So there's mine carts. Worth destroying some of these things because they sometimes have stuff in them. Not all of them. Anything upstairs? Have a look. So yeah, very much takes me back to the early days when I was playing Minecraft, like most people were playing it, and I did enjoy it, Minecraft. So, ooh. What's the idea there? Is you drop off and land on there? Interesting. Okay. Not going to be going down there at the moment. Okay, so first thing I want to do is I want to have a look at the map. I want to try and find... What's this red stuff here? Maybe over here? Might be a decent... I'm going to mark it there. Now supposedly when I was doing my test game, just to make sure everything was running okay, the pointer was pointing in the wrong direction. Like when you set a pointer, it was pointing you in completely the wrong direction. So what I want to do is I want to get over towards that marker and then see what trees are around, because the different woods will give you different materials to work with, and just look to set up a very basic hidey hole. Grab some more of this as we go through. We're going to need it. Chicken. So there's already been 2 patches since it came out. I think it came out middle of January, mid to late January. So they are definitely working on it with full steam ahead. Oh, what's that? Forgotten Temple. Okay. Suppose we're going to go there at some point. That looks like a bear or something over there. I want a nice flat area to work with, or a flattish area. The Seedling Woods. Okay. Going completely the wrong direction. It's actually over here I wanted to go. But we did find the Seedling Woods, which is good. Yeah, let's not deal with a with a bear straight off the bat. It's probably not a great idea. I mean, I might have a sword, but whoa, ow. Where's my food? Okay, reckon this is where I was wanting to head out to. Got the mushrooms for food. Some caves there. These guys over here don't aggro. Oh, we've got an aggro guy here though. And this is probably where I want to be looking. Okay. Let's take this guy up. Okay. So, let's have a look around. We do have a thing here. A cave going on down there. That's okay. Another cave. Caves are good. All caves lead to adventure. We've got these. I would like some dark wood. What's this? Marble. Okay, looks like we've got some marble around the place. Yep. It looks like we've got some dark wood. So let's go and find how much room we got. We've got plenty of room. Where am I? Okay, so I'm here. It's a pretty good spot, I think. Let's make ourselves a little place to stay. We're going to need to dig out a fair bit. Also, the one thing I do desperately need to do... Oh, we've got a cave right next to us. That's actually quite nice. Is... the trees will fall once you've chopped the bottom out. And they will drop a lot of stuff. These ones, because they're nice and big. Yep, I'm going to take this one out as well. So that was an ash tree. Helps if I use the axe. Okay, so these are all ash. It's actually quite nice. We've already got the stone blocks from downstairs. Oh, look at all the wood. We'll grab it all. And the sap's important because you need that for making some torches. Okay, so this is where we were. We can clear some of this grass, just make visibility a bit better. And the one thing I want to do is make a workbench. And I'm just going to pop that down here for now. And then on the workbench, I want to make a crude thing and make some arrows. Okay. And there's a rabbit over here. I need to be hunting some small game. Need to sort my hotbar out. Okay, and that's given me some meat, but mainly some light hide. That's what we're after. The big bunnies. Okay, so we've got a couple of light hide. I'm leaving this tree here because it's a good place to... But in here, now I can make a crude bedroll, and this will help me set my spawn point. So, now you need to go there. You go there. You go there. Right. Now we can... really set to and start making a place for ourselves here. So this is only going to be a temporary base. My plan is to make quite a nice manor house out here if I can. We'll see how we go. But initially we're going to need just simply some room just to settle in, do a bit of exploration, go down in that cave, see if we can find some copper or something like that. Try to improve our tools. Okay, it's probably deep enough for now. Get rid of you, get rid of you. And okay, we're going to use the cobblestone. You down. In fact, I'm just going to take that one out again. Probably do with a window there. Take this wall out. need to cook up some food as well. So, okay, that's that. Let's make ourselves a few of these. Do that. We can go on Z. I'll pick you up, and you can go there. Let's pick up the workbench, and the workbench can go over this side. I'm going to put you there. A little bit of you in there, and we should have some meat here. Right, cook me some meat. Okay, and then we also need to put down our bedroll. So I'm just going to pop you there for now. Press F in there. Raidzero AU's bed. Confirm that spawn point has been set, which is good. Okay. So next thing is let's widen this out a little bit. Don't want it too claustrophobic in there. I'm going to be needing to put some building, put some crafting benches down, I should say. How many is that across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Take another one out. I'm going to take those two out just simply for aesthetics. In fact, I'm going to just leave those, but just for aesthetics, because they're going to be out. It's just going to annoy me if I don't do that. Okay. Broke my crude axe. Still works, but it's not as effective. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll throw you over there. Craft a new one. Okay. Makes it look a little better. Bring you out a bit here. I'm not going to be too fancy with things like roofs and that on it. Do we want to bring it out one more? Why not? Might as well give us some more room. 1, 2, 2. Well, I didn't work that out very well, did I? We could probably put double doors in, maybe. and take that one out. Okay, so on the workbench here, these we're going to need. We've got the builder's workbench, furniture workbench. I think it's the builders, so we can craft that. You can go there. If we open this up, we drop some of this in. This gives us a whole lot of blocks we can make. Craft me 2 of those, please. Then I should be able to go. We got double doors. The other thing we can do in here is windows. It's just simple wood windows. Do that. That gives us 2. We need, of course, we need 3, don't we? We're going to have 1 left over, but that's okay. Go in there. Oh, no, not you. But, having said that, you can go in there. Go there. Just give us a bit of light. And you and you. Light the place up. Look. Thought it gave me 2 per shot. Oh. Maybe I forgot to craft it. Okay, so that's at least us secure. Got a bit of food here, which we can take. It'll give us a bit of healing. And then once again in here, have we got... We haven't got chests in here. Okay. Are they in here? They're tools. Chest. Wood chest. Quite expensive. But we'll make 2 of those. And I will put you over here. If you put 2 down, you get a double chest, so which gives you a bit more room. So you can go in there. You keep you on us. Hardwood planks. I made hardwood planks. I didn't click on the thing properly. Get rid of those. Keep the stone rubble on us. We don't need the wheat on us. Dirt. We'll chuck the candle in there for now. Tree sap. And there is crafting from nearby crates, so I should be able to utilise that stuff. Okay, so we've got a guy out here. Doesn't know where I am. Missed him. Really? That up. There he is, he's down. Pigs. They'll run off. Thanks. Oh. Okay. We're 3 of them. Grabbing sunflowers and things like that. Just not sure what we're going to need and what we're not going to need at this stage. So I would say we're going to need some more. We definitely need more food. So, and I'd say we'd need some more light hides. So we'll just grab the stuff around the base. And on the map now, I have a little house icon. Okay, come in here. Cook you. Got raw pork. Can cook you as well. Okay. Go down there. And I think we've made a pretty good start. So, that's where I'm going to leave it for the first episode. Hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero AU, signing out.